The news of people making dangerous journeys across the Mediterranean Sea to Europe might not make the headlines every day, but the trend is still going on. Between May and mid-August this year, nearly 12,000 men, women and children made it through from Africa. But the sea crossing is only one part of the trip. In 2016, poor Gnadou tried to migrate to Europe, but he was arrested in Libya on the way and sent back to his hometown, Abidjan. He now reaches out to other would-be young migrants, warning them of the harsh realities of the long journey ahead.
Abidjan, the biggest city of Ivory Coast and the home of Paul Gnadou. In 2016, he wanted to migrate to Europe, but he was arrested in Libya and sent to a crowded prison with more than 4,000 inmates.
C'était une prison où, par moment, on venait chercher des gens.
It was a prison where they sometimes came to look for people that they could force into prostitution. Others were sent to places which were known for organ trafficking. If they knew that your parents were a bit richer, they tried to extort money from them.
Paul managed to get out of the prison. He was found by workers from the International Organization for Migration and was sent back to Ivory Coast.
I got out and today I'm alive. But there are people who come back with only one foot or one hand or practically with no face because a mine exploded. There are so many things that can go wrong.
Paul wishes he had had more information about the harsh realities of migration before he left. So he decided to found an association to help returning migrants and warn those who are planning to leave. In neighborhood meetings, called The Grains, Paul talks openly about the dark side of illegal migration.
You say that you don't have enough money. When you go to the embassy, they will demand 300 euros for your documents. But if you want to live illegally, you might have to pay anything between 600 and 780 euros before you even reach Libya.
Sometimes the young men heed his warnings and they abandon their plans to leave.
With the information they gave us and the experiences they shared, I don't think everybody can be so lucky. If I decide to leave, by misfortune or by bliss, I don't know what could happen to me.
Paul proposes alternative options. He provides contact details of state agencies which can help them find a job.
It's also important to inform them that the government is willing to help them. I prefer to see them applying for a job here instead of living and dying.
Paul's sister is totally convinced that it's possible to stay in Ivory Coast and succeed. Paul is now living with her while looking for a new job. But it hasn't been easy. Returnees often suffer from discrimination.
Here they have an expression that you tried to kick the ball, but you hit the goalpost. You left on an adventure and you didn't succeed. It is as if you failed an exam. To avoid to be seen as the person who kicked and hit the goalpost, many returning migrants try to hide.
But no matter how hard it is, Paul doesn't want to hide. He hopes to find a job soon and will continue to share his experiences.